armory, Bradley became one of the nation's major basketball powers. With 5 players who were so well known, they were called the Famous Five. Under the direction of Coach A.J. Robertson, Les Getz, Carl Schunk, Chuck Osborne, Dar Hutchins, and Ted Panich earned a 3-year record of 52-9, including 3 undefeated conference titles. In 1938, the Braves were one of only 8 teams chosen to participate in the first NIT tournament. 1949, Bradley basketball got a new home and played in the championship game of both the NIT and the NCAA. Paul Unruh, Squeaky Melchiori, and Billy Mann became household names. Then, in 1956, Chuck Osborne came back to write more history, this time as a coach. For 9 years, Osborne led his all-star teams to 194 victories, while losing only 54 for an astonishing 776 winning percentage. Names still conjure up memories. Barney Cable, Bobby Joe Mason, Chet Walker, Laverne Tart, Bob Carney, Shelley McMillan, Mac Herndon. Under Coach Joe Stoll, Joe Allen, Jim Carruthers, Tom Less, Al Smith, Steve Kaburski, and Roger Fagley, to name a few. Then enter Dick Versace with Mitchell Anderson, David Thirdkill, Willie Scott. But these are Fieldhouse memories. A fieldhouse constructed out of World War II airport hangars. A fieldhouse which boasted a 33-year record of 400 wins out of 500 attempts. March 18th, 1982, the last game to be played in the fieldhouse. Game number 3 in the NIT. Bradley 77, Tulane 61. The Braves finished 33 years of fieldhouse play with 80% victories. Then, start spreading the news. The Braves were back in New York for their 4th NIT title. The legend lives on, but the home has changed. And tonight, another chapter of Bradley basketball history is started. 25 Sports welcome the Bradley Braves to their first game in the Peoria Civic Center. So spread the news. A new mountain is being built, and it begins tonight. 25 Sports is proud to bring you Game 1 from the Peoria Civic Center Arena as the Bradley Braves take on the Ramblers of Loyola University. Tonight's Bradley basketball telecast is brought to you in part by the Great 8, your Tri-County Chevy dealers, by Bergner's, where Santa shops, and your local Coca-Cola bottler. Coke is it. By Hardee's, best eaten in town. Morton Community Bank, where you get both insured safety and high yields with a money market account. And by Pabst, the real taste of beer. Now, here are Frank Basoni and Les Shapiro.
Cue, go.
After 33 years in Robertson Fieldhouse, this is television's first look at Bradley basketball in the new Peoria Civic Center Arena. And for the more than 10,000 fans who are gathered here for opening night tonight, this is the Magic Kingdom. Yes, the future is now. A very special good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, on opening night at Peoria Civic Arena, Bradley and Loyola, in a game that is going to usher in a new era of Bradley basketball. This is a historic evening. But Les Shapiro, we are here for basketball. You need a team that will be able to concentrate on the game will be the team that will have a chance to take a lead and win a game.
I think that's true, Frank. Nobody has an advantage in height. Nobody has an advantage in quickness. Two very similar teams. I don't think Bradley could have invited a team down here that was any more like itself.
That's really true. And Les, we do have some new rules will not be in use.
That's right. Gene Sullivan, the coach of the Loyola Ramblers, does not want to use the three-point field goal. You know why?
Now, Les, I'm looking forward to a great game. I know you are, but right now we're going to go to the floor where among the notables will be soon the mayor of the city of Peoria, Richard Carver, and the president of Bradley University, Martin Abegg. Let's go there now.
This event in Central Illinois has been so eagerly awaited. We're glad you're here this evening in the Civic Center Arena, the new home of your defending Missouri Valley Conference and NIT champion, Bradley Braves. Tonight's guests, the Loyola Ramblers of the Midwestern City Conference, coached by Gene Sullivan. And now, to usher in the new sports era for Bradley and Peoria, please direct your attention to Sports Information Director Joe D'Alfonso.
Good evening, everyone. What has been waited for so long is now ready to go. On behalf of everyone here who put so many hours and effort, time and money into this night, we're ready for an evening we hope you will not forget in a long, long time. Standing behind me are some of the people involved to bring you this evening. Representing the Bradley faculty, Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs, John Hitt. Representing the student body, the Secretary of the Student Senate, Becky Smith. The Commissioner of the Missouri Valley Conference, Mr. Dick Martin. Representing the Bradley alumni, the President of the National Alumni Association, Dick Stubinger. Bradley Athletic Director, Ron Ferguson. The President of the Bradley Chiefs Club, Mr. Grant Matthey. And the Vice President, representing all of the letter winners, Ron Harris of the B Club. They represent all walks of life, all the people that are here tonight and watching on television. We welcome you all. And now, for some special words, a man who is about as proud as anyone here tonight, who had the foresight and the energy to get a project like this completed, I present to you the Mayor of Peoria, Dick Carver.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bradley basketball fans, and others, whomever you may be, this is the first night of what is clearly going to become a great Peoria and a great Bradley University tradition. And I've got to say that it's one of the most exciting nights of my life, and I know before the night is out, it will be also one of your most exciting as well. This facility represents the culmination of the efforts of so many people. And this night represents one of the singular reasons why this building was built. And I just want to tell you on behalf of every citizen of this community, to tell the coach, the president of the university, the Bradley team, how proud we are to have Bradley basketball in this tremendous facility in downtown Peoria, and to extend our best wishes and our absolute positive belief that this facility is going to see a heck of a lot more wins than it's ever going to see losses, and we're going to have an exciting place to watch Bradley basketball. Thank you very much.
And now, representing the entire Bradley community, a person who has gone through a lot, but a person who I would, and no one here would rather have, head up a project like this. I present to you the President of Bradley University, Dr. Martin G. Abegg.
Thank you, Joe. It is indeed a privilege and an honor to represent the university here this evening and to say to you, all of our loyal fans, it was a momentous decision to move from Robertson Fieldhouse to this new civic arena, and we're indeed proud to be here in spite of the red lines. And I would like this evening to present to Mayor Carver, as a memento of this occasion, an autographed game ball, and to say to Dick that the city of Peoria, the fans of this community, and Bradley University have had an enjoyable relationship for many years, and we're pleased and proud to be a part of this fine facility and to start our season at the new Civic Arena tonight against Loyola. Dick, it's a pleasure to be here.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise? As a Bradley student, Dave Eberhardt, accompanied by the company big band, directed by Darrell Baldwin, sings Hail Red and White and a national anthem.
Tell him I did.
Hold me back.
For my favorite nephew.
Wow, Shirt Tails!
Be right back.
Hey, you know who I am?
Rick Raccoon from the Shirt Tails!
Right, and this is a hearty Shirt Tails adventure meal. Hamburger, fries, and a soft drink. Look in here. There's a Shirt Tails adventure inside. Take the magic motion decoder and find the ghost.
Wow, I found it!
Good. Whoops, close it up. Here he comes.
Okay, so long.
Who are you talking to?
Rick.
Rick. Your child can collect all 5 Shirt Tails adventure meals at Hardee's. A new one every week.
I found Pac-Man with my Coke.
I found asteroids with my tab. And you can win too. Coca-Cola bottlers across the country are giving away millions in total cash and great Atari prizes. Just look for specially marked Coke, Tab, and Sprite, and Peel. Find Atari home computer systems, game cartridges, even an Atari coin video game. Win instant cash too. Start peeling. You might find Space Invaders.
Coke is it. Available on Coke, Tab, Sprite, and Mellow Yellow.
The best place for your money is Morton Community Bank's money market account. There are 3 important reasons. First, you get high daily yields. Second, it's an investment that minimizes risk because each depositor is insured to $100,000. And third, checking privileges mean you can deposit or withdraw anytime. Where's the best place for your money? The best place is Morton Community Bank's money market account.
We are USA 1. And number 1 is taking charge in high technology transportation. With new generation Chevrolets like Celebrity. Taking charge in production techniques. With the new high compression electronic fuel injected Cavalier. And taking over the streets. With the electrifying Camaro, Chevrolet, America's sales leader, is taking it all to the limit. USA 1 is taking charge.
Peoria Civic Center Arena. The Loyola Ramblers, the University of Chicago Ramblers against the Braves of Bradley. Bradley, of course, representing the Missouri Valley Conference with Dick Versace in his 5th year, 76-46, against the Ramblers representing the Midwestern City Conference, the Maroon and Gold, coached by Gene Sullivan in his 3rd year with a 30-27 mark. And the running Ramblers and the Bradley Braves should light it up here tonight, Les. I think both teams will like to get out and run a little bit.
I don't think they have much of a choice, Frank. If their running games don't work, one or the other is going to have to hold the ball, slow things down. They're both small teams. They're both running teams, equal in quickness, equal in size.
Loyola has an enrollment of 16,100. The series between the two teams stands 13 wins for Bradley and